What up, guys? So today I am running a sort of a melee build with Sniper. I am trying out Shadow Stab. Now, the perk setup I have right now, don't read too much into it. I have a Bolt Sniper perk and I'm using the LF. But basically, that one melee perk right there where you basically can get a 100% damage buff when you swing a melee out of camo. So basically with Shadow Stab you kind of need to hold it to get the full benefit from it, but I really like the charge attack it has, and I think it's a perfect weapon to basically swing out of camo. Right there, this team is doing a lot of damage. It's really nice. We have a Bulwark, a Tactical, and yes, a Sniper, of course. I am trying out the LF as well. I'm making sure I can level that up. I really want to see the full power of the Sniper. Here I'm trying to just shoot as many enemies as I can. It ended up being a really good mobbing weapon. I just didn't realize that until later on. But yes, I am trying to make a melee Sniper. I think Shadow Stab is a really fun move. It's a really fun attack to try out. Right there, I needed to block that Ravener. I'm kind of in a tough spot here. There's a couple of majors here, in case you didn't notice. But it's nice that we do have the Tactical. I wish I got that execution a little bit faster, but I think one of the majors jumped in my way. But yes, this is also Ruthless. This is Ruthless Decapitation. I still really enjoy the blocking combat knife, so I wanted to give it a good try with Sniper. I don't have the melee perk that, you know, is 10% extra melee damage against majors. I kind of forgot about that. so I will definitely be revisiting Shadow Stab, but this is definitely something I wanted to try. I also want to, you know, definitely bring the blocking combat knife into a chaos mission as well. But here, yeah, that was, see, it's just strong, which is nice. It's a fast charge attack, and then you also get the damage boost from the melee Sniper perk out of camo, 100%. And I don't know, I do think you need to hold Shadow Stab a bit longer to get more damage from it. But the issue is sometimes there's just too many enemies and they're just gonna hit you, which is rough. But still, regardless. Oh yeah, look at that Spore Mine. That's okay. These Spore Mines. This room is the worst room for Spore Mines, and it's not because of like them popping out of nowhere, but for whatever reason they spread out and go up and down these stairs. Like they don't bunch up. If they don't bunch up, then you just have a whole bunch of Spore Mines just spread out, and it's really, really difficult to deal with them. Yeah, right there, we're just doing, you know, some, you know, we're putting down the explosives. But yeah, see, there's a single Spore Mine right there. And then there's more Spore Mines down here. Dude, this situation turns out really, really bad here. Yep, did you see that Spore Mine? But yeah, see, and then another one. They really only need to be, like, just spread out, and then they turn into absolute monster enemies, and then it just put me in a tough situation. So here I am obviously not at like full health, so, and then yes, these Spore Mines just keep attacking me. So at this point I just think they're just gonna jump out of nowhere the entire time and just be a miserable experience. This was rough. I was spread out from my teammates. I was trying to get these explosive charges, and I'm still just looking out for Spore Mines. Here's when I started to realize the LF is a pretty good mobbing weapon. There, I'm just trying to find a block or somebody to jump at me, but I didn't really see anything. I got hit by somebody with a gun back there that I didn't even notice. It's kind of crazy. I'm in a tough situation here. There's a nice shot, but yes, I still think there's like one or two. Yeah, see, there's a Spore Mine right there. I knew it. And then there's also a beam attack because there's zoanthropes up there. Dude, this was, seriously, those Spore Mines, by the way, were pretty much, they felt undodgeable because I was really dodging away from them, but it felt like they were just serious, like, I don't know, it was really annoying. It was just super bad. It is Ruthless, so, you know, the Spore Mines are doing a lot of damage. Luckily here, I managed to just get some nice attacks. I really didn't go for too many blocking attacks because I just didn't want to stand in one spot because of the spore mines that were literally jumping out of nowhere. But okay, enough of that. Enough spore mine ranting. The melee attacks were definitely strong because the blocking combat knife is such a powerful weapon. It's fast, and then it also can just stun enemies, which is also good. And getting any extra damage really helped out. I definitely should have had the major melee perk, but you know what? I will definitely go back to trying that out. Regardless, I was still pretty happy with Shadow Stab. It just felt like a very fast charge attack. And then also, you know, I do have a Bolt Sniper perk as well on this build that shouldn't be there. I am leveling up the LF. I definitely want to see the LF, how strong it is at mobbing. Because if it's a really strong mobbing weapon, I think it's going to pair very well with the blocking combat knife. Now here, there's a lot of majors. I'm just trying to line up a Shadow Stab right there. I probably could have gotten away with holding onto it for a little bit, but still was able to get a flurry of blocking combat knife attacks there. Big executions right there. We seriously took out that entire party of majors pretty fast. We have a pretty good setup here for sure. And yep, there's a Lictor. There is a Lictor. That was a perfect dodge. Blocking. Ooh, see, dude, he just was outside the range. And then, of course, I keep going for greedy blocks all the time. I gotta stop doing that. But I still have, I think I still have a blocking damage boost here. So there's another block. I'm trying to look for that next one. Big blocking attack right there. And then we just put the Lictor into a corner here and continue to stun lock him. And big execution right there. Dude, Sniper is seriously so much fun with the blocking combat knife. But yes, I am definitely enjoying leveling up the LF as well. See, right here, it's just kind of fun to just get some good shots off. But here is another example of taking down a party of majors. See, also right there, the Shadow Stab, they would have been too far if I kind of hold on to it a little bit. But still, a charge attack is a charge attack. The Shadow Stab doesn't take too long to charge up for its first buff, but you can get like a bigger buff if you just charge it for a little bit longer. Another nice blocking combat knife explosion. This was a nice banner. I don't think this bulwark was high enough level for invigorating icon, but I'm not sure. And here we go with the Hive Tyrant fight. I really wanted to try to stack up blocking as much as possible with the, with the camo melee buff attack, but it was kind of hard to just link up everything. Oh no, he has invigorating icon. I just wasn't in the range of it last time. But yeah, look at the damage on that. That was definitely some nice damage there. Perfect dodge into the gun strike. I'm definitely enjoying Sniper. I do have him fully leveled now, and as you can see, I do have my Survivor's Helm on PC now. Whenever I play Sniper, I'm basically on PC. I just like using mouse and keyboard. Now, the Hive Tyrant, I've been fighting quite a bit recently, and I still think he's probably the most fun enemy to fight in the game. He's up there. He just feels really fluid, to be honest. There's a couple moments here and there where you can feel a little bit janky, but I really enjoy going against the Hive Tyrant with, melee attacks mostly, but he's also really fun to dodge now. Here, I should be charging up a Shadow Stab, but I think I was just trying to get a flurry attack in there. I do think the Shadow Stab is useful for sure. I think it's a strong attack. It's probably even stronger if I, actually linked up a 3 times block Shadow Stab, but it's not as convenient as you think, and I think it's still gonna, it's still gonna take some time to learn it. I still need to practice it a bit. Making sure I roll out of the way of those AoE attacks. We still have some mobs here that we gotta take out. Big slam right there. That is a nice melt-up, but it seemed to be just a little far away. Landing a melt on Hive Tyrant is definitely something that, you gotta be patient for. You gotta land a perfect one. But once you get the Hive Tyrant in this situation where he's just swinging off a bunch of melee, that's the perfect time for a Melta. But you also got to be careful that you don't hit your teammates with it. And the LF is pretty good against the Hive Tyrant. There's a lot of times where I'm shooting his back or like shooting his shoulder. I do get some headshots here and there. But keep in mind, this is Ruthless, and this is a green LF sniper. Oh, that was a big catch to get me some health back. I do have a Guardian Relic here. But our Bulwark went down. I do think the Bulwark probably needed the Guardian Relic since he was, he had a mortal wound. That was risky, by the way. I'm at 1 there. But I think the Bulwark pointed out the Guardian Relic first, so I just picked it up. And regardless, I do have a Guardian Relic here, so we should be fine. The Hive Tyrant's getting into its phase 2 when it just swings all the attacks it possibly can. And honestly, even though the Hive Tyrant has some annoying attacks, it's not like once you get used to them, it's really easy to dodge, which is nice. There was so that Shadow Stab right there gave me a bunch of range. So that's another useful thing about the actual attack of Shadow Stab is that you get a quick charge, but then you can also cover a lot of area. It's still probably better to just charge it as much as possible, but I just wasn't feeling that comfortable with it because I think, if I'm standing there, I think I'm going to be attacked, pretty much. Yeah, there I'm just picking up the other stim because nobody was getting it, and the Hive Tyrant's pretty low. Also, I wanted to shout out to this tactical. This tactical played really well in this operation. I don't think they went below half health the entire time or something. Like, that tactical legit felt like they were not getting damaged. They must have parried everything. But yeah, that was Ruthless with Shadow Stab with a green LF. I definitely want to try Shadow Stab again to see if I can get max damage out of it. But that was a bit of a warm-up on it. That said, I was able to crack like 11k damage. Our tactical there had 14k with ranged. But still, try out Shadow Stab. Charge it a bit longer, probably. Maybe get some blocking stacks. But I really just wanted a strong charge attack out of camo.